Okay, this segment covers a high-angle rescue of a incapacitated worker who's on the roof of a hospital. The Series 70 head assembly here is mounted on the tip end of this 75-foot hook and ladder. It's actually called in the trade a stick. Anyway, it's a lot more practical to do it this way than it is to try and get this guy down the steps somehow, or down the side of the building. Now, the Series 70 is mounted on a swivel carabiner because we're working with several different angles of approach. So you can see the fireman lifting the stretcher, Stokes litter, with the injured patient in it. And this is a lot safer and a lot easier than trying to use the fire truck as a crane, which you usually would end up bouncing around this patient. You can infinitely adjust the height. Notice he slides the handle up, pulls down using his weight. Another lifting stroke. But it's very easy for him to hold the load stationary and still in one spot. Now we are rotating the aerial, the ladder, approximately 90 degrees to the left. The Stokes litter here has a bridle on it. That's those four straps that are sticking up from the litter. Gives you one central anchor point. Also, if you notice, there are two belay lines, one at the front and one at the back of the stretcher. It was not windy the day that we were filming this, so getting caught in the wind and rotating was not a concern, but it can be if it's a windy day. Now the three ropes, one goes to the right and to a fireman up on the upper roof. One goes to the fireman who's closest to the camera, and then the third fellow who was raising the Stokes litter, was lowering it. And you can easily see that there's three strands of rope that are suspending the Stokes litter. And you can notice how easy it is for the fireman who's holding the load, the victim in position. He's just sort of standing there with the rope almost casually attached to him. And what we're going to do here is we're going to lower the stretcher slowly to the ground, and they'll transfer one of these belay lines. Here you can see the ropes moving now. He's actually being lowered. And yeah, there he goes over the side. Now they transferred one of the belay lines to this fireman here, who is sort of, let's say, steering the litter as it comes down to a spot where the ambulance is waiting, out of the bushes and, out of the things that would obstruct it or get in the way. And here's a shot from below where the fireman is guiding the litter. Now, we deliberately did this very, very slowly and methodically so that you could really look at it if you wanted to study it. Obviously, we could bring the litter down a lot faster if we wanted to. let me see here. We're running out of tape, so I will sign off on the audio here and pick it back up again on the next training exercise, which, if memory serves, is the low angle rescue. Anyway, thanks for listening and watching. Hope this has been informative for you. And I'll be back for the next segment.